Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video like up. Carter confronts Hope about Liam, and Brooke gives Ridge unexpected. News, a dramatic continuation of the bold and the beautiful storyline, delving into emotional confrontations, shocking revelations, and shifting alliances. Carter's emotional confrontation with Hope, the tension in the Forrester Creations design, office was palpable as Carter Walton stood face-to-face with Hope Logan, his expression a mix of frustration and concern. The usually composed COO had reached his breaking point after witnessing the ongoing turmoil between Hope, Liam Spencer, and Thomas Forrester. "Hope, we need to talk," Carter said firmly, cutting through the polite small talk. "This back and forth with Liam, it's not just affecting you. It's affecting everyone around you, including Douglas." Hope, caught off guard by Carter's directness, crossed her arms defensively. "I don't see how my personal life is any of your business, Carter. It became my business when I saw Liam storming out of here looking like his world was ending. Again." Carter shot back. "You keep pulling him back in, giving him hope, no pun intended, that there's a future for you two. But then you turn around and get closer to Thomas. You're sending mixed signals, and it's tearing him apart." Hope's eyes flashed with guilt, but she quickly masked it with defiance. "Liam and I have a complicated history. He knows where I stand. Does he?" Carter challenged. "Because from where I'm standing, you're keeping him on a string while you explore things with Thomas. That's not fair to either of them." Hope sighed, her shoulders slumping slightly. "I never meant to hurt Liam, but I can't deny what I feel for Thomas anymore. He's changed. He's not the same man he was before." Carter shook his head. "Maybe not, but Liam is still in love with you. And if you're really moving on, you owe it to him, and to yourself, to make a clean break." The weight of Carter's words settled over Hope. She had been avoiding this conversation for too long, but now, faced with the truth, she couldn't ignore it any longer. "You're right," she admitted softly. "I need to talk to Liam, for real this time." Carter nodded, his expression softening. "Just think about what you really want, Hope, before more people get hurt." As Carter walked away, Hope was left with a heavy heart, knowing that the next conversation with Liam could change everything. Brooke's shocking revelation to Ridge. Meanwhile, at the Forrester mansion, Brooke Logan was pacing nervously in the living room, waiting for Ridge to return home. She had been wrestling with a secret for weeks, and after much deliberation, she had finally decided it was time to come clean. When Ridge walked in, his usual confident demeanor faltered slightly at the sight of Brooke's anxious expression. "Hey, what's going on?" he asked, setting down his keys. "You look like you've seen a ghost." Brooke took a deep breath. "Ridge, we need to talk. Sit down." Ridge's brow furrowed, but he obliged, sitting beside her on the couch. "You're starting to scare me, Brooke. What's this about?" She hesitated for a moment before meeting his gaze. I've been keeping something from you. Something big." Ridge's jaw tightened. "Okay, now you really have my attention. What is it?" Brooke exhaled shakily. "It's about Bill." Ridge's eyes darkened at the mention of his longtime rival. "What about him?" "A few months ago, when you and I were going through that rough patch, Bill and I had a moment," Brooke admitted, her voice barely above a whisper. Ridge stiffened. "A moment? Nothing happened. Not really." Brooke rushed to clarify. "But we kissed, and for a second, I wondered if there was still something there." The room fell silent as Ridge processed her words. His face was unreadable, but the tension radiating off him was unmistakable. "You kissed Bill Spencer," he repeated slowly, as if testing the words. Brooke nodded, her eyes pleading for understanding. "It was a mistake, Ridge. I regretted it immediately. But I didn't tell you because I didn't want to hurt you and I was afraid of what it would do to us." Ridge stood abruptly, running a hand through his hair as he paced. "So you kept This from me for months. And now you're telling me. Why? Because you feel guilty? Or because you think Bill might say something first? Brooke stood as well, reaching for his arm. No. Ridge, I'm telling you because I love you, and I don't. Want any secrets between us? I should have been honest from the beginning. Ridge pulled away, his expression torn between anger and betrayal. You're right. You should have. Please, Ridge, Brooke begged, tears welling in her eyes. Tell me we can get past this. Ridge stared at her for a long moment before, finally speaking, his voice low and strained. I don't know, Brooke. I need time. With that, he turned and walked out, leaving Brooke standing alone, her heart shattered. What's next? Hope's decision. Will she finally cut ties with Liam for good, or will her lingering feelings pull them back together? Thomas's reaction. If Hope chooses him, how will Thomas handle the pressure of being the man she trusts after so much history? Ridge's next move. Will he forgive Brooke, or is this the final straw in their tumultuous relationship? Bill's role. Now that the truth is out, will Bill seize the opportunity to drive a wedge between Brooke and Ridge? The stakes have never been higher in Los Angeles, and with emotions running wild, the fallout from these confrontations will send shockwaves through everyone's lives.